Hello everyone, Basic Ollie here, hope you're all doing well and welcome back to another GT Sport video. Today you join me around Spa and we are starting in the Corvette. This is Daily Race B, this is 3 laps around Spa-Francorchamps, and this is the race, funnily enough, where if you start in pole position, you basically won it really, because if you just squint your eyes, because pause it, if you just start to squint and look ever so closely, you will see second place miles away, okay? It's a real issue with this circuit. If you qualify in first, you've got a real strong chance of winning this race because you've got such a massive gap at the start, and it's just quite easy, really, to be honest with you, as long as you don't make any mistakes. And voila, there you go. So first race over with, nothing too much happened, purely because of where we started. So I'm going to skip ahead to race 2 for you now. Now race 2, I'm actually starting in second place, and we've got a chap in front of us in the Peugeot RCZ. Seen a lot more of the Peugeots recently, to be honest with you. They seem to have made a comeback in this race, and I'm not quite sure why. They must be pretty quick around here, and the guy in first out-qualified me. Fair enough. So if he's out-qualified me and he's in the Peugeot, maybe that thing is still a menace. Maybe it's one of those cars that's still incredibly difficult to overtake because the top end is quite ridiculous. So maybe it's still like that. I thought they nerfed it a little bit, but this guy's in the Peugeot and he seems to be enjoying it. But we get the first corner underway, and it's not too bad. I could have done a little bit better, but you know, I think it's called La Source, wasn't it? I think La Source. That is an awful pronunciation. I do apologise. Anyways, going up through Rouge and Radeon there. Very difficult section to get right in these Group 4 cars. You can go flat out, but you kind of want to just hit the inside of the curb as you go up, and then hit the inside the outside of the curb as you're just about to exit the corner as well. But you've got to make sure that you keep 2 wheels on the curb, otherwise you will get a penalty. Anyways, braking just after the cones, right-hander, then a left-hander, and then another right-hander. The comms, I think it's called. And yeah, you just got to make sure you don't hit the cones really, or the little cones. I'm going to call them cones. You want to make sure you want to avoid them because they do slow you down quite a bit actually. And yeah, this corner here, absolutely, look at the replay camera. That does look absolutely awesome. Always a massive shout out to Gran Turismo for their replay cameras, because they are absolutely fantastic. So far though, this guy ahead, he's doing pretty well. The Dutchman in the Peugeot. Maybe I need to have a little investment in the Peugeot and give it another go, because clearly it's certainly doing him proud right now. So we'll have to look into that. First race I went in the Corvette. I believe it is the fastest car qualifying time wise, but for the race I wasn't too much of a fan, because you have to get the most out of it. You have to like short shift, and I can't be bothered to remember to do that every time. So I just like being in the Jag, because you can just out-rev it, and it's not that much slower than the Corvette at all, so quite a big fan. Anyways, I'm rambling on ever so much, but yeah, as we go through here, Blanchimont, I believe it's called, this corner here, yeah, flat out, 6th gear, about 142 miles per hour, making sure we don't go 3 or 4 wheels over the curb there, because if you go onto the tarmac or the gravel there, you just never come back. This section here, incredibly difficult to get right, by the way. I just couldn't seem to quite nail it. The Peugeot, the guy in the Peugeot was just really quick around there. So first opening lap, 2:34 steady really. The opening lap is obviously we're going to set the world alight, but yeah, it's going to be a difficult one, this one. I can tell straight away that this guy is not slow, and we are currently 1.6 seconds behind him. So we've gained a little bit of time, but not a lot, to be honest with you, and it's not quick enough. So we're going to have to put our heads down and try and find some time, but there's not a lot more time to be found, if I'm being brutally honest with you here. I make a little bit of a mistake here. I had to shift over to the right because I try and keep my car as straight as possible, but if I did then, I was going to be 4 wheels over the curb, and that would have been a slam dunk penalty. So had to back off a little bit there, and it did cost me some time, unfortunately. But nevertheless, we brake just after the cones once more, again avoiding the cones on the inside there. Bollards? It's not cones, it's not bollards. I've lost it. I can't think of what it is. Anyways, we go through there very nicely actually, and we've gained 2 or 3 tenths on the Peugeot in front of us, so that was quite a good section. Here he's quite quick. I'm not quite sure what he does different to me here, but yeah, he's quite quick around here, so I'm going to have to find out where I'm losing pace there. Get quite a nice exit, wasn't too shabby. This corner here, by the way, it's incredibly difficult to get right, you know. It really is, because you try and push, but if you, honestly, as soon as one of your wheels go over that curb, honestly, the car's rear end just completely collapses, and it's such a shame, so hard to collect the car. It really just does give up on you, so do be wary of that in this week's daily race, because it can be a little bit of a killer. Made a slight mistake there, went a little bit too wide, and yeah, I just lost the rear end ever so slightly. We managed to collect it, so it's not too shabby. But this lap, I have to say, this is a quick lap so far. I haven't really made too many mistakes. We are catching on the guy up ahead of us, but again, he's very, very quick. This guy's very quick, so we're only really gaining like 2-3 tenths a lap at the moment. And where Spa is only, where this race, Daily Race B, is only 3 laps, we're under real pressure here, to be honest with you already, to try and get this win. So we're going to have to really concentrate, put in, you know, our best performance, a really, really quick lap, if we want to get anywhere in this race. Again, love that camera angle, it looks so good going through there. That camera angle just shows the chicane and like all the ups and downs and how it, you know, curves slightly. It's pretty cool. But we cross the line, we do a 2:28 flat. And the Spaniard does exactly the same, just pips us for the fastest lap. But it goes to show you, honestly, a 2:28 flat is a quick lap in this race. Now, I know there'll be people watching this video who can do quicker than that, and fair enough, but genuinely, if you take all the players in Gran Turismo Sport and said do a 2:28, a lot of people would struggle, a lot of them. So 2:28 is not slow at all. Anyways, going up through our Rouge and Radeon yet again, actually nailed it this time. So you can see we didn't actually we didn't go too far on the left-hand side of the curb. We managed to straighten the car up a lot more, and that's actually left us in the slipstream of the Peugeot up ahead. So we're within a second now of the Peugeot up ahead before we go through this Les Combs once more, turn 7, 8 and 9. But yeah, we are purple in the first sector. Again, we're gaining ever so slightly, but this guy, he's not cracking under pressure, let me tell you. This boy is quick. Fair play to this guy. Anyways, braking just after the cones, just as the curb starts, to be honest with you. Second gear, just keeping it there for ages and ages. Powering out when it feels just about right, making sure we don't hit the curb on the left-hand side. Nice, smooth, flowing section through here. Feels really good, but again, I just make that slight mistake of one wheel over the curb, and you can see it's a theme in this race, it does cost you. So that's probably cost me half a tenth or so, which could be vital here, just about keeping it in the white lines there. That was close, I swear to you. If that one wheel touches the curb, you've seen what it's like when you're doing low speed. So if you're doing over 100, going over that, it's going to kill you. Go slightly wide here, which is a little bit annoying, but it means we can have a better exit on this corner here, and we're going to be ever so close, and we've got a long straight after this. But unfortunately, I just brake way too late, and you can see I've missed the inside of the apex there, and that has kind of messed that corner up, and I've just lost a tenth or so, which could prove vital. Still a personal best, but again, this guy's 7 tenths ahead now. We've only got really 2 or 3 corners left to go. We're going to have to hope he makes some sort of mistake. The slipstream is coming into effect. It is currently 7 tenths a gap, but that is going to drop. It's not going to drop by much, but it is going to continue to drop. Right, we go through the, I don't even know what you want to call that corner, really, to be honest with you. And we just brake after the cones, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, potentially first gear. Yeah, there it is. I felt like I actually nailed it that time. We get really close. I put my foot down as much as I can, but unfortunately, just could not get the position. That's a P2, and congratulations, the guy in P1. Fantastic drive, mate. You were super, super quick. We got the fastest lap in the end, but unfortunately, it just wasn't quick enough. But that was one hell of a race, guys. Absolutely loved that. And I hope you guys did too. And if you did, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and if you're already subscribed, thank you very much. But have a lovely week, guys, and I will catch you for the next race. All right, take care, everyone. Ta-da.